Good morning, students. Yesterday we had to learn BPT theorem, theorem number 2.1. You already studied yesterday. Converse of this theorem. Converse of this theorem, that is theorem number 2.2. What is that? If a straight line divides two sides of a triangle. If a straight line divides two sides of a triangle proportionally, it divides into proportionally, then the straight line is parallel to the another one third side. You prove that line is parallel to third side. Means A, B, C is a triangle. A straight line, that is DE. It divides this side, AB side and AC side in proportion. They only gave, you already proved yesterday. So when it divides in proportion, you have to prove this straight line is parallel to BC. Now BC is not parallel to DE. Now you have to prove when this straight line intersect the two sides in proportionally, so then that line is parallel to third side. How can you prove? It is very easy. What are they given? Data ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. DE straight line. DE line. DE straight line bisect AB and AC at D and E points in proportionally. In means DE straight line divides AB and AC side in proportionally at different points DE. Then what you prove here? To prove DE is parallel to BC. You have to prove DE is parallel to BC. How? Very easy. Prove. Join one line, imaginary line, that is BF. That is, draw one line BF, that is imaginary. So, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, they are given AD divided by BD equal to AE divided by EC. AD divided by DB, AE divided by EC. They are given. Means they intersect proportionally. They divide the sides in proportion. So, therefore, in triangle ABF, in triangle ABF, if AD upon BD equal to AE upon DF. AD upon DF. This is also you already proved here. So you taken this. You have to taken this. So observe here. Here RHS both are equal. RHS both are equal. Therefore, from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. AE divided by EC equal to AE divided by EF. AE divided by EC is equal to AE divided by EF. So, therefore, F point F is coincide with point C. Coincide with point C. So, therefore, it is not a separate point. It is coincide with C. Therefore, DE parallel to BC. Therefore, DE parallel to BC. Because see, observe here. In triangle ABC, they only given AD upon DB, AE upon EC, they are given. You have to taken that is imaginary. AD upon DB, AE upon EF. Right hand side from axiom. From axiom, RHS are equal, LHS also equal. So therefore these two are equal. Therefore F is not another one line that is coincide with C. That is coincide with C. Therefore DE is parallel to BC. Therefore DE is parallel to BC. This is the converse of BPT theorem. This is the converse of BPT theorem. Understood, students? Shall I go to some examples on this BPT theorem? So, on basis of that BPT theorem and converse of BPT theorem, some examples today we have to learn. So, first example. This is very important. You remember it. You remember it. If a line intersects sides AB and AC. So, if a line intersects side AB and AC, that is DE. D and E. D and E respectively. And E is parallel to, this is parallel to another one side, means BC. DE is parallel to BC. And what can you prove here? AD is divided by AB, AE is divided by AC. How? So it is very easy. Given, what are they given? What can you prove here? AD upon AB equal to AE upon AC. So, in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. And D and E. So, this line, DE line intersect AB and AC at D and E points. That already given. So, straight line, DE intersect AB at D and AC at E respectively. Then what can you prove here? To prove AD divided by AB equal to AE divided by AC. AD divided by AB equal to AE divided by AC. So, it is very easy. Proof. In triangle ABC. In triangle ABC. So, they only given DE parallel to BC. This is they are given. Statement and reason. You already studied last year how to write that proof. Statement and reason. Statement and DE parallel to BC. DE parallel to BC already given. Therefore, AD divided by BD equal to AE divided by EC. AD divided by BD, AE divided by EC. You already proved yesterday by theorem 1. You proved by this theorem 1. You reverse it. You reverse it and write. Means BD divided by AD equal to EC divided by AE. You reverse and write. Means reversed. You reversed this. So, shall I rub this example question? And given also I will rub. So, adding 1 on both sides. Adding 1 on both sides means BD upon AD plus equal to plus 1 equal to EC upon AE plus 1. So, this is in fraction. LCM, that is AD. That is AD. BD plus AD. BD plus AD equal to, here also AE LCM. EC plus AE. EC plus AE. So, observe here. BD plus AD. BD plus AD. What you get? BD plus AD. What you get? That is AB. AB upon AD. AB upon AD equal to EC upon AE. EC plus AE. EC plus AE. What you get? AC. AC upon AE. AC upon, you reverse it. You reverse and write. So, AD upon AB equal to AE upon AC. Proved now? This is very important, and this is very important. You remember it when you are solving some examples in this exercise. When you are solving some examples, that time it is very useful to you. Okay? It is very easy. This is first example. Understood now, students? Shall I go to next example? This is example number 2. Example number 2. What is that? ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium you learn, that is one kind of quadrilateral. Trapezium with AB is parallel to DC and E and F are intersects at the sides AD and BC respectively. You have to show that. AE divided by ED equal to BF divided by FC. How? It is very easy. Solution. First you must draw one trapezium. Trapezium means what? One side of a quadrilateral, any one opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, the other two sides are non-parallel sides. So here AB, they only given AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. So what can you prove here? And E and F are intersects sides at AD. E and F are points intersect that AD and BC respectively. They only given. What can you show here? AE upon ED equal to BF upon FC. It is very easy. What are they given? Solution. I will solve only, proof only. What are they given? ABCD trapezium. ABCD trapezium. And E and F are 2 points. On the side AD and BF. That line is joined. That line is, this only they are given. What can you prove here? AE. To prove, what can you prove? AE upon ED, BF upon FC. So, prove. How can you prove? Some construction is there. Construction is there. What is that construction? Join AC. Join. Given and to prove, you only write construction join AC. Join AC. So, in triangle, observe here, ADC. In triangle ADC. In triangle ADC. EF intersects at G. EF intersects at G. So, EG parallel to DC. AG parallel to DC. So, ADC, AE upon ED equal to AG upon GC. Because of AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal that divides the trapezium into two equal triangles. That AC is a diagonal that divides the trapezium into two equal triangles. So, therefore, EG parallel to DC. EG parallel to DC. Then, this is 1. This is 1. In triangle ABC. In triangle ABC. Here also, then this is from theorem 1. This is from theorem 1. So, here also BF divided by CF or FC. CF or FC. AG divided by GC. AG divided by GC. This is second one. This is also from theorem 1. You already learned that. This is also from theorem 1. Observe here from equations 1 and 2. LHS are equal AG upon GC, AG upon EC. Therefore, from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, AE upon ED equal to BF upon CF. You proved now CF or X both are equal. You proved now AE upon ED, BF upon EC. You proved now? Understood now, students? Shall I go to next exercise, that is 2.2 exercise. So in exercise 2.2, they are given one figure. They are given in figure and some measurements also given. Some measurements also given. They are asking EC, the measurement of EC. You only calculate. How to calculate this? It is very easy. In solution, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, you already studied that BPT theorem. AD upon BD equal to AE upon EC. AE upon EC. What do you want here? EC. You transfer this to here. EC equal to AE as it is. And BD comes to in multiplication. BD divided by AD. Divided by AD. You fill the values already given. AE how much given? AE 1 centimeter. BD how much given? 3 centimeter. Divided by AD 1.5 centimeter. AD 1.5 centimeter. So 3 ones are 3 divided by 1.5. So here you cancel this point, multiply by 10, multiply by 10. So 30 divided by 15. 30 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15 twos are is equal to 2 centimeter. When you got the value of AEC, when you got the value of EC is equal to 2 centimeter. After that, you write here answer, that is 2 centimeter. This is 1 marks. They are asking in fill in the blanks or 1 mark question or in 2 mark question. So how to solve? Understood now? Second one in your exercise, you only try this at home. Okay? Shall I go to next example? So this is next another one, next problem. Here they are given PE is equal to 3.9 centimeter, EQ is equal to 3 centimeter, PF is equal to 3.6 centimeter, FR is equal to 2.4 centimeter. All values gave there and they also given E and F are points, a straight line that intersect at P and Q, PQ at E and PR at F. You only say that this EF is parallel to QR. You check whether it is this EF line is parallel to QR. So how? See, in triangle, PQR, in triangle PQR, that is PE divided by QE or EQ equal to PF divided by FR. So P, they all given, values are given. This is 3.9 centimeter divided by QE. QE 3 centimeter equal to PF how much? 3.6 centimeter divided by 2.4 centimeter. You cancel the points. Here 39 divided by 30 equal to 36 divided by 24. Both the points get cancelled. So you cancel it. 3 tens are 30. 3 13s are. 3 13s are. Means 3 ones are 3 threes are. 12 twos are 24. 12 threes are 36. 12 threes are 36. What you get here? 3 upon 10 is equal to 3 upon 2. Are this is so you cancel now. 13 upon 10, 3 upon 2. Both are equal here. Proportion are equal. So these proportion are not equal. These proportion are not equal. Therefore, PE divided by QEQ is not equal to PF divided by FR. So, therefore, it is not a parallel. Therefore, EF is not parallel to QR. When these proportions are equal, then only these two are parallel. But here you didn't get the same answer. Proportions are different. So therefore, EF is not parallel to QR. So still they are given two examples for you. Check whether the given triangle, given that EF, in that both two examples, EF is parallel to QR. You only check at home. Thank you. Up to here you all are understood. So 2.2. In 2.2 exercise, first main, second main, you have to solve that. If you understood that all theorems, you try that third one example. Next problems you must solve tomorrow. Understood?